This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Sunday, the 11th of December. I'm Michael Groff. We've got a very mild and quiet weather pattern ahead for much of the southwest states through the next several days, but a turn toward unsettled and cooler weather looks very likely by the end of the week and into the weekend. Unfortunately, the details of that are still very much up in the air, so we'll talk about all of it as we look outside this morning. Mostly cloudy skies here in the valley right now, mainly mid and high-level clouds, though, not going to ruin the day. We're sitting at 61 degrees at 10 a.m. here in the valley. Dew points at 39, humidity 45%. Winds are light. The barometer is rising. Temperatures across south central Arizona. We'll give you the broader view here of the state. And yeah, we're mainly in the upper 40s to low 60s depending on where you are. A few high clouds in the southwest this morning. All of the action mainly concentrated in the Midwest and toward the northeast part of the country. And accordingly, on the watch warning map, that's where we have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories extending from eastern South Dakota through the Twin Cities, Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago, the entire state of Michigan, and over toward Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Buffalo, and points east and north, New England, under the gun today for winter weather conditions. Also out here in the west, the Rockies, and back toward the Sawtooth Mountains, the Cascades, and the Sierra today. So lots of winter weather conditions in the northern tier states, as you'd expect in middle December. On the convective outlook, no organized areas of severe weather across the country. Some thunder possible, though. Portions of Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, even into northwest Alabama around Muscle Shoals today. And along the immediate Pacific Northwest coast, a little bit of thunder possible, too. And here we go with the details of our weather. Let's dissect it. Get into the models here. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today. And, boy, look at that cold vortex over northern or central Canada there. And plenty of cold air still remaining in the northern plains, northern tier states. Winter weather conditions there, but we are under dry zonal flow. Just some high clouds around here today. Not going to hamper our temperatures very much. We'll climb into the low 70s before it's all said and done. Tonight with some increased humidity, we're not going to cool off that much. Mid-40s to low 50s in most spots. Tomorrow, we're partly cloudy. We'll have high temps in the low 70s. On Tuesday, same thing. Systems passing us by to the north. We see some high clouds. High temps low to mid-70s. Middle 70s on Wednesday. In fact, some of the models suggest we could be in the upper 70s as a trough develops off the west coast. Deepening southwesterly flow means some warm air advection around here. GFS ensemble suggests we're at 77. This run of the GFS puts us at 78. So we'd be closing in on some record highs if that were to verify. On Thursday, we've got a surface low near Lake City, California, and clouds on the increase. Deep southwesterly flow in here, a trough developing here over the western states, but we're still on the warm side for the moment. Highs would be in the mid to upper 70s. And this is Friday morning at 5 a.m. That surface low moving over Utah. Plenty of moisture coming in here. And the latest GFS suggests a river of subtropical air. The split flow in the jet stream with the northern tier bringing in plenty of energy. The southern tier providing us with plenty of subtropical moisture. All sort of converging on the southwest states for a very rainy day on Friday, if this were right. But unfortunately, there's just no confidence in this scenario or any one scenario. One thing we can say for sure is we are definitely going to turn toward a cooler and unsettled pattern, but how much rain we're going to get, all the details of it, how much snow is going to accumulate up north, that is very much up in the air. The models are flipping and flopping with every single run, but this run suggests a very wet day on Friday. Look, this is 5 p.m. Friday. Plenty of rain, scattered to numerous showers, maybe even some thunderstorms here in southern Arizona. This run is not nearly as cold as the GFS that we were showing you yesterday. It's certainly not as cold as the European. Still, we're looking at temperatures to cool off into the low and middle 60s. This is Saturday morning. Got a surface low near Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. We got plenty of moisture still in here for rain continuing on Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, most of that is moving on out of here. Still some snow in the high country. And we'd have highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. This is a week from today, Sunday, December 18th, and this is implying still some lingering energy hanging around here in the southwest states for more unsettled conditions, somewhat cooler temperatures. maybe a little bit of precipitation. This is Monday, the 19th of December, and a low over the western part of Arizona. That's a fairly dry look, another little short wave moving through, but there's still some antecedent moisture hanging around here. So we'd have at least a slight chance of showers if this were to verify, but understand there is no confidence out here whatsoever right now. This may not be on the next model run whatsoever. So we'll just broad brush to say partly cloudy skies, high temps remaining right around 60 degrees. This is the end of the forecast period. Tuesday, December the 20th, and high pressure nosing in from the west. Drier conditions under northwesterly flows setting on in, and high temperatures would rebound somewhat, maybe the mid or upper 60s. We'd be back closer toward normal. All right, rainfall for the next 10 days. Do take this with a grain of salt, but this run suggests a very wet pattern. Over an inch of rain here in the valley. Some spots seeing as much as an inch and a third, with 2-inch amounts possible over eastern Arizona, some parts of Gila County, up toward Payson maybe. Now, this is a warmer and wetter solution than the one we were showing you yesterday, so places like Flagstaff would only see a few inches of snow, whereas what we were showing yesterday had Flagstaff getting around a foot to a foot and a half of snow. So, as you can see, the idea of a change in the weather pattern, we're pretty confident in that, but low confidence in any detail other than that. So don't take this map as literal right now, because a lot of things are going to change between now and then. All right, temperatures through the period off the GFS ensemble. We will warm it up this week. We're pretty confident in that part. And a cool down by next weekend. Any detail beyond that, not so sure. So that is the best we can do for now, but things are going to come into better alignment as we go forward. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video by tomorrow morning. Thanks as always so much for watching, and have a great Sunday.